My name is Baigel, Michael Baigel, and I am licensed to kill. Debt. Actually, I'm a licensed insolvency trustee living and working in Toronto for the past 20 years. But more importantly, for the purposes of this video, I'm a chartered accountant. And I'm a candidate in the election to be the Canadian representative on the Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales, even though we are in Canada. To be very blunt, accountancy was never my strong suit, which is why I do corporate insolvency work and don't do real accountancy. Therefore, if you do want to vote for a real accountant who's going to sit on the council and its subcommittees and wear a bow tie and endlessly discuss accounting standards, then I'm likely the wrong guy for you. There are some other candidates and they're like nice, worthy people to sit on a committee, and if that is your preference, then please go ahead and vote for them. That is democracy. However, if you would like to learn more about me, then please continue to watch this video. If you don't want to learn more about me, there are plenty of cat videos on YouTube. Once I started my own practice, I organised my schedule so that I would have time to qualify and work as a member of the Canadian Ski Patrol. Not bad for a lad from Manchester who never stepped on skis until he was 23. And in winters where there's snow and there's no virus, I like to ski and rescue people, preferably skiing. For those who cannot tell from my accent, I'm originally from Manchester and therefore a United fan. I still believe that my footballing skills will be recognised and that United will sign me. Even at 54 years of age, I still have my shirt ready because that Edison Cavani is looking a bit long in the tooth. On an even more delusional basis, I enjoy heavy metal. And even though my hair is not what it once was, I feel that I should still go out on tour one day and rock the world, but not before I've completed my term on the Institute's council. That must come before rock superstardom. So with all that going on and my future plans revealed, you may want to know why I'm standing for election. It's a good question because I don't need to do this. I don't need to do this for my career. I don't have a big firm behind me that I can rely on for a big block of votes. I don't even have a medium-sized firm to rely on. Really, it's just my tiny little firm, but I do have a big passion to contribute to our profession, our community. If I didn't think that I had useful experience, knowledge and ideas, then I would not be seeking election. From a purely selfish point of view, I suppose it would be better for me to concentrate on my practice. I'm standing because I really just want us to get some action in Canada, include our fellow Institute members in activities that can be useful and fun. I don't mean a little flourish of events just before the election to show that things may finally be happening, but regular events and communication for all 4 years of the elected term. Quite frankly, downtown drinks, events once or twice a year if we are very lucky is simply not enough. If that's all there is, why don't we give up our qualification? And if you're like me, it's because it was so damned hard to qualify as a chartered accountant. It means something to us having obtained our qualification, and it is a sign of quality. That's why I don't give it up, and that's why I want this qualification, this institute to be worthwhile for us. I believe that there are approximately 1,300 of us in Canada, and quite frankly, in all the years I've been here, we have not been getting anything worthwhile out of our membership fees. I want to change that. There is so much more that can be done for us, and we need to have a voice at the HQ in order for that to happen. Canada is a very big country, and it will need a big effort for us to stay in touch, to learn and to help one another, to reminisce about what we went through in the exams, the articles or training contracts, and what we experienced in practice. We each have a shared kinship for our exam and emigration experiences, and we should stay in touch. I have lots of events in mind, and whilst we stretch over 3,000 miles, the viral pandemic has accelerated our ability to have communal events. Let's have a whiskey tasting, remotely if need be, rather than drinking alone. We can have quizzes, a comedian, a magician, musical performances, and occasionally we may even throw in some technical stuff. And when we're allowed out to play again, let's have another ski day, especially for those out west who actually have real mountains. And let's have a golf day. Let's see about getting sports teams in local leagues. There's a couple of other reasons I'm looking for your vote. Firstly, I've been a restructuring professional for over 30 years, and let's be blunt, the COVID-19 pandemic is going to result in aftershocks to the global economy for the next few years. And if ever there was a time to elect a restructuring professional to the council, then the time is now. Secondly, As you probably know, Quarterly Magazine replaced Economia. Now, I don't get my favourite part of being a chartered accountant in Canada, looking at the disciplinary reports for the names of those I knew back in Blighty. Let's bring back those disciplinary reports. When it comes down to it, you can vote for me, please, or you can vote for a regular accountant who perhaps may be using a position on the council as a notch to tick off on their professional improvement plan targets for the year. Perhaps they have other reasons. I don't know. The fact remains, I won't be able to garner votes from a big firm. Thus, I am at a disadvantage in this election. So be it. However, I do hope that all of you, or at least enough of you, will look beyond some flashy committee credentials that some other candidates may bring to the table and see that I will work hard to make the membership meaningful for those of us living the good life in Canada. Thank you for watching. My name is Baigel, Michael Baigel. And P.S. For those of you wondering, I am actually related to James Bond. The genealogical website tells me that Rachel Weisz is my 7th cousin and she is married to Daniel Craig.